What's up, Superman? Alrighty then, hello, and how are y'all doing today? Have you guys heard this song yet? Listen to the lyrics of the song. What's up, Mr. Revelation? Listen to the lyrics of the song. I know I'm a cornball. This song says download Raid Shadow Legends today. This is really funny to me for some reason. I gotta do some stuff. How long have you played Raid? 7 months now, almost 8 months. I just went into just today or last night. I gotta put a video up about it here in a little bit. Probably tomorrow. What? I just went into Arena Gold right here. Live Arena. I just went in across past the 2,700 threshold. So I want to check that out for a little bit. Let's turn the sound effects on. Options. How are you all doing? And because you got a Legos, I'm surprised. You have a lot of Legos? I do have a lot of Legos. I got 60. I got about 60 60s 60s. And then also I need to try to get through this right here. I'm kind of stuck on this mission right here where it's the Marius one. Claire C5 on hard. Oh god, it's hard. That's what she says. I probably need to put mods on High Katoon or make a decision what I want to do with High Katoon. Oh, I don't know what to do here. I really don't, because I mean, what, this guy? I don't think this is gonna make a difference. I really don't. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, look at that, already dead. Oh, why did why did I go into this on auto? All right, we're in trouble here. I don't know why. Okay, you know what? This is already screwed. In battle. Get your wallets out. Wallets out. I agree. I think I need to get the speed in all battles by 19%. Let's turn off auto. Played for 3 months. I got 2 Legos by the while back. Right now, if you start playing with the link, you get 3 right out of the gate. Basically, I don't like. There's always like a login. How'd you not get legendaries from the login? Right? Let's see how this works. Block damage. Oh, the poisons don't care about block damage. Well, I guess kind of they do. Yeah, there's like, I don't know, man. There's so many, like if you started playing Raid Shadow Legends today and use my link, right? There's a link up there, QR code, link in the description. You get a legendary out of the gate, Karuto, and you use promo code Monkey King in like the first 24 hours. You'll get Sun Wukong. That's 2 legendaries. Log in for 7 days. You get Alice the Wanderer. There's 3 legendaries. All right, I think we're toast right here. All right, what are we gonna do here? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to beat this. Not this with this strategy. Oh no, I don't think we're gonna do well. Because he's gonna take a turn and delete me. All right, that's not good. Oh, I think we're toast. Oh, the first year? Yeah. No, now I think I mean, yeah, I got lucky. I don't know if I got lucky, but let's see. If I go to my champions, like Alice was free, Loki was free, Arbiter was free. So like in this top row right here, 3 of those were free, right? 3 of those were free. Pulled randomly, free, right? In this row, free. In this row, free. In this row, free. So let's see how many legendaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 legendaries that I've got at 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them were absolutely free. Maybe it's different now. Oh yeah, first year of launch. Okay, I get what you're saying there. Yeah, I get what you're saying there. Hi Katoon. Let's see what Hi Katoon does. Hi Katoon raid. See if this is worth upgrading. 3.5. Play speed buff on 2 turns. Attack all enemies. Attacks 1 enemy. The problem with upgrading High Katoon is it's Barbarian, and I'm already crushing Barbarian Crypts, right? If I go look at the Crypts and I look at Barbarian, I don't know what to do here. I feel like I'm stuck. That's kind of why I'm streaming right now. I'm at 63 on Barbarian already. Yeah, Raid Shadow Legends. No legends today. What's up, babe? What do you build with Alice? Okay, I think there's 2 ways that you can build Alice. So I've built her slow and high damage with a moderate amount of accuracy. Some people will build her fast and high accuracy and use her to go early in the match and to knock down cooldowns. I'm using her more of as a nuker. So whenever you're doing a nuker, this is absolutely vital right here. 100% crit rate. Run, don't walk, do that first, then max out crit damage as much as you can. Now to get that to happen, typically this right here is going to be crit damage. This is probably an attack, and then I need to have crit rate almost everywhere else. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to click on it and see if I'm correct. Crit damage, crit damage. Yeah, crit damage 80%. Also, we need to have crit damage right here. Boom, crit damage, right? And then if I look at the rest of my pieces, they're going to have crit rate on the substats. Crit rate, 19%. Crit rate 13%. Crit rate 11%. Crit rate 9%. And attack 50%. And then right here, crit rate 23%. I want to get up to 100% crit rate on the substats. Primary stat here, crit damage. Primary stat, crit damage. Yeah. Kael. Okay, so here's the thing about Kael. You got it. Kael is super easy to book out when you first start playing. So you can get the rare books and you can book him out real quick, like run, don't walk. You need accuracy on him. And that's about it. I really don't think you need, you need survivability and accuracy. I really don't think it's much more than that. So I got him at 225. There's something in his kit where he doesn't need 100% crit rate. Like you don't want to take him above 85%. I think it's because one of his abilities says something to that effect, right? His 15% chance of inflicting a critical hit. So like I didn't take him above 85% because of that. Bill's true meter, the champion enemy killed. I don't know. Here's the thing, like I don't know. The only time I'm using Kael today, now that I played the game for 7 months, is when there's an advanced quest that comes up and it says use a rare champion in the Demon Lord or something. Like other than that, I'm not really using him that much. But I think you need accuracy. The main problem with Kael, or what I've seen not having good success with Kael, is not enough accuracy. Yeah. So the key to stats over, yes. CDN Bojack says, so the key is stats over set bonus. Yes. Now, I've been playing the game for 7 months and I'm noticing that 2 sets are starting to matter now. Like 2-piece sets, like probably my favorite 2-piece set right now, because I seem to get an abundance of them, is going to be Perception. So like on Perception, well, here, let's just go into it. I feel like this is starting to become a thing right here. Like initially you're just doing stats over sets, but at some point this, like you're gonna have the ability to do the 2 pieces. Like it's a struggle for me to do 4 pieces or 9 pieces like the sets, but 2-piece sets are now mattering, and almost all of my characters are, well, like right here, you can see I'm getting a 2-piece. I'm getting a 2-piece. Well, this is something else right there. But you can see I'm starting to get 2-piece sets pretty often now. That's mostly for the speed, though. 12% speed, 5% speed, 12% speed. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like as I get more gear, sets will become more important. But initially, man, I didn't even bother looking at the sets for a while. Oh, what's up, T-Dats? Did I miss it? I don't know if I did or did not. It started about 6 days ago, and I'm getting Alice tomorrow. Congrats. That's actually a big deal. Alice is quite bonkers, actually. All right. I want to go into Live Arena because I just unlocked this difficulty. And also, I want to screen. Oh, okay, my screen's going to go funky here for a second. I need to screen grab this. All right, my screen's gonna go weird. Apologies, but I've got because I need to make a thing for the video for tomorrow. Player profile. How do I do this? Go into options. Let's see. Let's do this. Cancel. There we go. All right. Let's make a thumbnail. I gotta make a thumbnail for the video going out tomorrow. Control V. Retro Legends Jack. Did I mention you, T-Dads? I don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's see. Let's do that. switch sides of the screen. I'm gonna go over here. All right, there we go. Let's get rid of this part right here with generative fill. That'll delete that. Well, I may want to delete that part there too. Should I focus on 6 times? Yeah, okay. I think you're gonna have two choices, Alice or Kael. So the advantage to doing Kael is that you'll be able to book him quickly, right? The advantage to Alice is that if you do, so you play for 7 days and then you get Alice, right? But if you continue to play, oh my God, then you get the red stars on Alice, and that kind of matters. Let's see here. Let's do this. Right, the red stars on Alice. So like we asked this, so the question came up the other day, who to 61st, Kael or Alice? And I believe that was to do Alice. I don't know. There's a lot of opinions on that. Shadow Legend today. Yeah, let's do this. In Shadow Legend today. Chat, what do you think? I think Alice. Yeah, I think Alice might be the way to go. Alice or Sun Wukong? I don't know. I feel like that. I think that's the direction I would go. So the reason why I'm saying Alice is because you're gonna get the reds on her if you keep playing it, right? Because then it goes to a 14-day event. You have to do certain things to get the. To get it. Pushing for shadow let's see, I'm gonna upload this video. I'm gonna publish this video tomorrow. Hello, how are you all doing? Let's see here. I'm gonna toggle away from this. What do we want to do? Upload file, y'all. All right, let's publish this tomorrow. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Done. Let's do that. I was gonna ask Wukong because I'm focusing on stats right now. I don't know if it's the same thing to do right now. Sun Wukong's just as good. I use Sun Wukong more than Alice and Kael, but the difference between the two is that, see how I've got 6 red on Alice? You know, that's because of the event, right? So the free legendaries like Alice, Loki, Skeletor, right? Those were free. See, you can get them to 5 red. So like you can see, I've got a 5 red Skeletor, a 5 red Alice, a 5 red Loki. So Alice, you'll be able to get the 5 red, which is going to make her quite a bit more impactful because you're not going to get the reds on the other characters. Yeah, I think that the general answer is Alice. Here's the thing. You're probably going to need to do Alice, Sun Wukong, and Kael. So the question is more about first, and I think you can get the jump start on Alice. The problem that you're going to have with Alice is you're not going to have the books right away. And the books are for the abilities right here, right? But you are going to get the books very quickly and very easily for Kael. So I think that you do one, maybe you do Alice first, then Kael, then Sun Wukong. I don't know if that makes sense the way, because of the books. You're going to get rare books, but you're not going to get legendary books that quickly. That's just the reality of Raid Shadow Legends. Let's do RTA. I've been wanting to test this out a little bit. Well, before I do that, I want to check my... Oh, I got to get rid of this. Let's do that real quick. Raid Shadow Legends today. Yeah. Books are going to be like T4s, but they're a lot more rare. But the rarity of the T4s is specific to legendary. So you need epic books, legendary books, rare books. And the reality is you're going to get so many rare books, you're not going to know what to do with them at some point. Epic books, you're going to be able to do all of the good epics over time with epic books. Legendaries, not so much. Uh-oh, he's going to revive the whole team. What a cheater. Cheater. You don't see an Alice calendar? When is that? Wait, maybe the Alice calendar is over. Hold on, let me see. Alice calendar raid. You must open the game 7 different days between January 8th and April 10th. All right, so you'll be opening the game by March 26th to claim the 14 rewards, including Alice the Wanderer. All right, so we're pushing the end of that. So it's not going to show up in my account because I already have her. But it should be somewhere in this tab. Oh, guy, get out of the way. It should be in this tab over here, like right here somewhere. Right? The Alice thing should be somewhere in here. Yeah, it might be too late to get Alice the Wanderer from what I'm reading this. So here's the thing. They're gonna run another character. So since I've been playing for 7 months and I've gotten 3 free legendaries. And so they're gonna run somebody soon. They keep cycling them. So it may be over from what I can see here. Yeah, it looks like it ended March 26th. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it's over from yeah, it's over. Well, I did not understand. But here's the thing is they're going to run another one. So they're in the Alice in Wonderland season, like they were in the Nordic season when I started playing the game, which was Loki was the free legendary, and then they went into a Masters of Universe season where Skeletor was the free legendary. Right now they're in the Alice in Wonderland season. They're going to do something next soon, and when that happens, you'll get the free champion then. I feel, how many of these do they run a year? 4, 5, 6 of these a year? I don't know. I feel like they run one every other month. Oh, we got to do this. All right, let's do it. Yeah, let's focus on this actually. I mean, I missed just by a hair like the ninja one. So I get like the feeling like I started after the ninja one was over. But they run these all the time is what I'm trying to say. You'll get the next one. I wouldn't worry about it too much. If you got Sun Wukong, you should do that. Alice is the best free legendary champ in the last 6 months. I agree. I like Loki. Loki was good for me. I got a lot of use out of Loki. I do think Alice is probably more useful. Yeah, Ninja is pretty good. Yeah, I missed Ninja. Wow, that guy's bonkers. I just got him, but I don't have him set up like that. Oof, I need to get that guy up and running. I just unlocked him. I don't think I can win these ones. Yeah, look at that. Alice wrecking nerds. Yeah, this guy wiped me, huh? I have him. All right, so we did that. Let me go check where my energy is. 7. Why don't we do a couple of those? Oh, wait, let's collect this. What do we got? All right, let's collect it. All right, 100,000 silver, which will last me 2 seconds. Quest. Let's see, what do we got? Claim that. Okay. Wow, I need to use that. I need to learn how to use the RSL helper because I need to do all this stuff right here, but it's not going to just happen on its own without the RSL helper. What is it? What are you guys doing? Just getting the 3-star and being done? Because it looks like it's insane to get the 4 and the 5. I mean, what other than just spending money? Isn't this bonkers? 9 days ago, it showed the new login rewards. I missed it. Thank you for mentioning it. Let's do that. Oh, I didn't watch this. Okay, then.
Hey, everyone. It's time for another episode of What's Next in Raid, because we've got some exciting updates coming soon. There's Faction Wars Hard Mode, an expansion to Siege battles with some new mechanics, a first look at this year's community weeks, and more. So buckle up and let's get into it. We'll start with an old and popular feature that has been around for almost as long as Raid itself. We thought it was about time for an update, so enter Faction Wars Hard Mode. The concept is simple. Greater challenges, greater rewards. You'll unlock hard mode by finishing all faction crypts and collecting the final Faction Wars reward on normal mode, Lydia the Death Siren. The schedule will be the same on both difficulties, so don't worry about there being a mismatch on opening days. You'll also be able to access hard mode crypts with the same keys you'd use to access normal mode crypts. All crypts will be significantly harder, but that also means better rewards. We're talking artifact crafting materials, glyphs, including rank 6 glyphs in rare, epic, and legendary rarities, and new rewards like relic crafting materials for a brand new group. And those are just the goodies that drop from regular crypt stages. We're also introducing a whole new line of rewards. The challenges are harder, though. Clearing a stage with no losses will only net you 2 stars this time around. Getting 3 will require something special. It might be killing enemies while they're under 10 debuffs, or landing a specific number of final blows with a champion under perfect veil. Be sure to check out what challenge awaits you on each specific stage. Speaking of challenges, you'll also have to face off against much stronger faction crypt keepers, too. Each updated boss will have its own focus, whether it's damage over time, single target damage, etc. Each new Tainted Crypt Keeper is visually distinct for your convenience, and we'll make sure there are in-game boss guides to help you out. The challenge completion rewards for clearing hard mode stages are pretty awesome, too. And they'll also include a mythical champion you won't be able to get anywhere else. So get out there and conquer Faction Wars today to make sure you're ready for when hard mode drops. Next up, let's talk about...
For me, I'm about halfway through. Like, you got to get to 63, right, on each one, you know, through level 21. I'm about halfway through. I feel like if I got like 1 or 2 more champs and then like focused on re-gearing my champs when it's up, I probably could blast through it if I was a little bit more deliberate about it. But then that also required taking champs to 60 that I may not normally take to 60. So I've been kind of doing it in a passive way, but I believe that I could be more direct in finishing the Faction Wars. But anyways, I think I'm about halfway through, like maxed out, like 7. You got to get to what, 900? And I think I'm 700 and something.
About changes coming to Siege. All clan fortress buildings will have their max level increased from 3 to 6. That means 90 additional defense team slots, more battles for all participating players, and more resources that can be won. We're also planning a new mechanic for magic towers and defense towers. These defensive measures can conceal some of the champions garrisoned in a tower before a fight begins, or apply debuffs to the attacking team. Think of them like traps. They're a tool to mislead the enemy and utilize a greater range of tactics to make breaking through your defenses even harder. We're also expanding siege tiers up to 8.
So let me ask something that's not obvious to me. So arena lead applies to siege or does not? I've always assumed that it does not. So like I wasn't making like arbiter lead on my siege teams. Am I correct or am I false? I just wanted to double check because I'm not 100% sure. On my defensive teams, let's say. I always end up using like deacon lead rather than like an arbiter lead, let's say. All right.
New tiers? That must mean new rewards, I hear you ask. You're right. Winning sieges in tiers 7 and 8 comes with greater rewards, such as unique crafting materials for another new group of relics coming down the line.
So I got to do like a deacon or a Kaja lead or whatever. Yeah, okay.
Fine. But it'll be more difficult to stick around than it is in tiers 1 to 6. You'll need to reach a certain number of...
I mean, it makes sense. I just wanted to... I always assumed that it didn't, you know, but I was like, because there was something, like one of the masteries kind of reads, Arena and Siege does this. And I was wondering if Siege fell into the Arena category, and I just didn't know that.
Siege points to enter Tier 7, and winning a battle there will propel you into Tier 8. However, losing battles will drop you to lower tiers, and you'll have to win again to return. We'll also be tweaking some existing mechanics, such as victory conditions tweaks meant to deal with siege draws and clan management tools, to see where we can improve there. Keep an eye on the patch notes coming in the future to learn more. A slightly smaller feature we've got coming, but no less exciting, is leaderboards. Bring bragging rights. In essence, we're implementing dedicated leaderboards for all arena modes and the 6 dungeons. You'll be able to see the top 3 performers in the arena or dungeons collectively, but you'll also be able to see the top 100 players for each separate mode and location within the arena and dungeons.
What's up, Cod?
These leaderboards will be separated by region and will be refreshed each week for arena and every 2 weeks for dungeons. Scoring high on the global and regional leaderboards will net you some sweet avatar frames and unique badges to show off on your raid profile. Finally, Community Weeks is coming back. We've got a new event planned to celebrate you, our wonderful community, and the bonds you forged with one another on your adventures in Teleria. So, what's new?
Oh my God. Okay, so I just unlocked Gold RTA, and then there was a small tutorial with Arbiter. She has like an old lady voice. Is there something with the lore on Arbiter that I don't understand? I mean, she had like an old, like an Agatha voice. I don't know. I only know like one thing that nobody else knows, but I don't even want to say it.
Our wonderful community and the bonds you forged with one another on your adventures in Teleria.
Yeah, her voice is like ancient. I was like, oh, do I not understand her lore, or why does she sound like an old lady?
What's new? Well, we're introducing a new 25-day login program, similar to an advent calendar. A specific slot will unlock each day.
All the stuff here, all the stuff that was, yeah, like if you click the call to the Arbiter thing right here. Yeah, I did all that right here. Yeah, if you click on it, you get a bunch of bonus stuff in here. Yeah, click all the red dots. Holy moly, yeah, there was a ton of red dots and free stuff in this. Yeah. Tons of bonus stuff. Speaking of red dots, why do I have a red dot here? Oh, this is an avatar. I don't like that one. No, I don't like that one. I like this one. Okay. I hate red dots too.
Need to log in to claim the reward assigned to it. You'll want to log in every day or you might miss out on some serious goodies.
All right, so this is the
Some of the days you'll like each day, using a new 25-day login program.
All right, so this is going to be the next character, right? So this is going to be the next this is going to be the next free legendary calendar right here. Okay.
With one another on your adventures in Teleria. So, what's new?
So no more Alice.
We're introducing a new 25-day login program.
So it's not going to be a 7-day login. It's going to be a 25-day. All right. So they before it was like 7-day for Alice. It's going to be 25-day. Yeah. Okay. Is there any other information on this character? I guess I haven't been keeping up with all the news. I'm so glad that I streamed actually now that I'm here. CD Bojax, what's the just tell me where to look and I'll pull it up. Is it here a little bit? Let's finish the video and then I'll look into that. Oh, we got 1 minute left. Okay.
Similar to an advent calendar. A specific slot will unlock each day, and you'll need to log in to claim the reward assigned to it. You'll want to log in every day, or you might miss out on some serious goodies. On some of the days, you'll be able to claim fragments for a brand new.
Udex Artor. Okay, there we go.
Legendary champion. Udex Artor.
Udex Artor. Thank you for saying it. Holy moly. I would have never been able to pronounce that correctly. Udex Artor.
Created especially for community weeks. Don't worry about missing out on the fragments, though. You'll still be able to claim them before the daily login rewards come to an end. Still, it's better to log in every day to claim the other resources as well. The final reward of the Community Week's Advent Calendar is a legendary relic, and you get to decide what it'll be. When the time comes, you'll get to vote on one of 4 options. Rally your friends, make your vote count, and determine the boon every player will receive. We're nearly done, but a What's Next in Raid video is never complete without a sneak peek at some upcoming champions. Feast your eyes on these incredible new warriors coming to the game over the next few months. And that's it for now. We hope you're excited about these new features coming to the game. As always, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all things Raid. Until next time.
Oh, hey, I'm not subscribed. Woo! Well, here's the thing. So there's a new Udex. There's an upcoming calendar for another. So I could put that in videos. There's an upcoming calendar for login for 25 days and get another. Udex Idor. I want to figure out how to say his name one more time. Holy moly. Well, let's listen to his name one more time because I'm going to say it wrong.
Hey everyone, it's time for another episode of What's Next in Raid. Because we've our wonderful a new 25-day login program, similar to an advent calendar. A specific
I've got a smoker's voice. Download Raid Shadow Legends today. I should do my radio voice like this. I wonder if I can make a lot of money if I talked like this.
Slot will unlock each day, and you'll need to log in to claim the reward assigned to it.
Yeah, I just need to dial up the compression, like compress the fuck out of my voice for it to sound like that. I actually do like it. It's very much a radio announcer. It's just heavily compressed.
You'll want to log in every day or you might miss out on some serious goodies. On some of the days, you'll be able to claim fragments for a brand new legendary champion, Udex Artor.
Udex Artor. Udex Artor. All right. Holy moly. All right, what are we were doing something. Refresh. Let's do it. Oh yeah, let's wreck these nerds. All right, there. Let's do this. Let's read this article to them. And actually, I'm going to run RTA in the background because I find it tedious, frankly. Well, not RTA, but tag team event. Okay. What's next in Raid? Raid exciting updates for new features. Raid Shadow Legends has unveiled a series of exciting updates. All right, let's do this. Let's use. I want to see if this matters or not. Let's go back here. See, I kind of want to run tag team in the background. 8 hours. We'll collect that. All right. What's new in Raid? Exciting news and updates and features. Raid Shadow Legend teams unveiled a series of exciting updates that are set to shake up the game in major ways from the direction of Faction Wars hard mode. Doesn't really apply to me. Expansion of the siege battles. I need to get deeper into siege battles with my alliance. New leaderboards. It's kind of like Alliance Wars. And return of community weeks. A lot of more players to look forward to. All right, let's see. Let's go in and load up. What are we going to load up? We're going to load up tag team. Oh, man, I never get easy ones anymore. All right. See, this doesn't really, for now, doesn't super apply to me. Siege battles, leaderboards. All right, Community Week special events and rewards. Popular Community Weeks is running a 25-day login program packed with exclusive rewards, daily login rewards. Players may log in each day to claim the rewards, which include resources, materials, and fragments for a new legendary champion, and it's called Udex Artor. New legendary champion, Udex Artor. So it's just without the I, basically. Champion is exclusive to community weeks and can be unlocked by collecting enough fragments during the event. Legendary relic. Okay, we vote. All right. So yeah, so you do need to log in like 25 days in a row, right? Is that, and it starts on April 10th. You got to log in every day between April 10th and May 4th. But if you miss a day, then you'll still get the fragments, right? And the fragments can be converted. Okay. Oh, Raid Shadow Legends. I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe I need to retitle that. Let me retitle that. I'm sorry. I get how that would be confusing. I changed it. Oh, wait a minute. So when you we just don't know what days the character shards are on. So April 11th may not have shards, and if you skip that, that's fine. But if you go in on the 15th, so they're going to be randomized, and the only way you can get all of them is if you log in every day, but you don't know where they're going to be. Yeah, you're going to have to log in every day. I mean, if you find out that April 11th is a day that doesn't matter, then don't log in on April 11th. But if it's April 10th, 19th, 22nd, and 29th, you need to log on those 4 days if it's 25 shards each, right? That's the way I understood it. Log in to raid every day to progress towards a legendary champion. Some days will give out champion fragments, a primal shard, or even a relic, so don't miss out. So it's going to be randomized. So essentially, if you want everything, you got to log in every day. If you skip a day, you won't really know what you missed. How do you enter a code? Okay. The code, are you on iOS? That's another question. iOS has to do it differently than the PC or Android. Are you on iOS? Yeah, there you go. I would try this code first. Shadow Legends today. Woo! Bubble G. All right, so that is pretty impactful right there. Let's see, let's do this. Shadow Legends today. Sing it. New champions coming. So for a newer player like me, this is the most important thing. This potentially could be useful. This is Siege is that's good. That's good. And then this Faction Wars hard mode is more later game players, mid game probably. Let's watch. I didn't watch this. Let's see this other video. There's another video here. Actually, I want to watch all of these. I have not watched all of these. What's this?
Hey everyone, welcome back to another lesson with me, Professor Death Knight. I've been away for a while, but I hope you've all been studying, huh? This time we're talking about teamwork, folks. More specifically, I'm here to give you 7 reasons why you should join a clan. First things first, what is a clan? Clans are groups of up to 30 raid players who can cooperate to take on some of the biggest challenges the game has to offer. There's 1 leader, up to 5 deputies, and up to 10 lieutenants. And the rest are soldiers. You can find the clan icon at the bottom of the bastion. If you're not in a clan yet, don't worry. Tapping on the icon will bring up a window where you can search for a clan to join, or create one yourself.
Okay.
Now you know what a clan is, let's start with our first reason for joining or creating one: meeting like-minded people. Playing raid is more fun with others, and you're stronger together than you are apart. More on that later. When you join a clan, you'll get access to a special chat where you and your clanmates can strategize and share tips. You can offer help to new players or simply share your latest achievements. Camaraderie is cool and all, but there's also practical benefits to joining a clan. You'll receive more silver from campaign stages, and you'll get more multi-battle attempts each day. That number of extra multi-battle attempts will increase every time your clan levels up too. What's not to like? Oh, and one more thing. If you and your clan buddies complete daily challenges, you'll earn clan activity stars. No, but there's also practical benefits to joining a clan. You'll receive more silver from campaign stages, and you'll get more multi-battle attempts each day. That number of extra multi-battle attempts will increase every time your clan levels up too.
I need that.
What's not to like? Oh, and one more thing. If you and your clan buddies complete daily challenges, you'll earn clan activity stars. Earn enough stars and you'll get a clan chest with randomized rewards. This is a team effort though, so be sure to log in every day and help out. Reason number 3 for joining a clan is to take on the clan bosses. These monsters are the biggest and the baddest in all of Teleria, so you won't be able to take them on if you're not in a clan. Not even I'm that strong. When fighting the Demon Lord, the Hydra, and the Chimera, you'll fight them solo, but rack up damage collectively as a clan. Once you've dealt enough damage, you'll earn sweet rewards. Those rewards are daily for fighting the Demon Lord and weekly for fighting the Hydra or the Chimera. You can get shards, silver, artifacts, accessories, champion fragments, and more. You even earn relic crafting materials when fighting the Chimera, so definitely take part in that one. Battling the Hydra and the Chimera also includes the Hydra Clash and the Chimera Clash, where your clan faces against 4 other clans to see who can deal the most damage each week. The top 3 clans with the highest scores get even more goodies. Now, don't worry if your clan doesn't finish in the top 3 though. There's personal rewards you can work towards that aren't dependent on your clan's overall performance. I believe in all of you. Give it your best. Here's another game mode you won't be able to take part in unless you're in a clan: Siege. We're talking mighty castles, armies facing off against each other, deep levels of strategy. It's a tactician's dream. In short, your clan faces off against another clan in a head-to-head fight. Defend your fortress, assault and capture your enemy's stronghold, and even earn awesome rewards. There's artifacts, accessories, and even fragments of a legendary champion up for grabs. There's a dedicated video all about Siege. Just click somewhere on the screen here. I don't know where. My editor will figure that out. You and your clanmates can also compete against others in clan versus clan tournaments. These are fairly simple. Just earn more points than the other clan to net yourself rewards. Some clan versus clan tournaments also have personal rewards available too, so get out there and prove yourself. Now we're moving and grooving, Skeleton Crew. Let's talk clan quests and the clan shop. Clan quests are special weekly missions that are only available to members of a clan. You can only take 3
Bojax,
and completing them will earn you clan gold.
Let's see if I have somebody that's, if you want, let's see if you can, if we're inactive. I don't know if we have anybody inactive right now. I feel like in the last clan versus clan, there were 2 people that didn't even play in the last clan versus clan. Not that it mattered because it was, wasn't a personal rewards, but still. Well, maybe we'll have right now it looks like everybody's active. Valdi is pretty much in charge of the alliance as far as I'm concerned right here. You know, so you know. Yeah.
Gold, head over to the
We might have
shop.
to change the requirements around. I feel like if I don't know, he's not here right now, but if he was here right now, I would suggest maybe we change our policy to be like, you know, if you don't like specifically must participate in clan versus clan when personal rewards are active. I feel like that's a reasonable request, right? And if someone has 0 points during clan versus clan when the personal rewards are active, you know, and they don't play, they really screw the whole alliance over. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like I got to put that in there somewhere, right? I feel like that's a reasonable thing to put. Well, right there, right? Well, it's right there. Required clan member CVC contribution, right? It's got 1,000. Should I? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Should I put it at 10,000 and say? Oh, I see. So I see. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do that. All right. Cake of no Crocs, no cargo shorts. Oh my God, we're gonna play it. This song is bangers, bangers. I've been playing the song for. This is a banger, guys.
Yeah. I step out clean, no shame in my walk. Comfy on my feet, let the haters talk. Slides? Nah, boots, nah. I'm rocking them Crocs with the socks like a boss, bruh. Cushion on lock, I don't care what's hot. Fashion police looking, but I ain't getting caught. You rock Yeezys, I rock Ease. Socks with Crocs, got my toes in the breeze. Socks with Crocs, that's the vibe. Comfy drip when I go outside. Judge all you want, I ain't gonna stop. I'm cozy with it, yeah, let it pop. I walk in the room, all eyes on me. Crocs on my feet like a VIP. Socks pulled high, looking real loud. Mom said,
all right, what are we were doing something.
I got holes in my shoes and love in my heart.
Tomes and shards. It's well worth a visit.
So is eye contact weird now, babe?
Your very own clan insignia. Show off your clan pride when fighting the clan bosses or against other clans in Siege or CVC tournaments. If you're not a clan leader, you'll need to poke them in order to actually change your clan's insignia. But you can always play around with the insignia creator if you just want to try out some new styles. See how I spent hours on mine? Ooh, very demure, very mindful. Is that still a thing? And that's it from me, my 7 reasons to join a clan. Your homework is to go and check out clans for yourself. Read the guides, play around, and I expect to see you all in a clan by our next lesson. Class dismissed. Guides, play around, and I expect to see you all in a clan.
You missed out.
Class dismissed.
All right. Babe, this infographic's pretty important. I'll put it in your it's a little different. Save image, copy image. I'm gonna share it with you. I'm gonna make a video about it actually, because it's kind of interesting. What level Hydra are we doing? Not high. So I'm not talking shit, but I'm a new player. I've been playing for 7 months, and COD in here and Valdi and myself are. We're not crushing it, is what I'm saying. Like, we're a new alliance, right? That's all I'm trying to say. But like, I play in Brutal, but we don't even have Nightmare unlocked. So, you know, we need some heavy hitters to move forward. Oh, you want to make a video? Yeah, we'll make a video. Yeah. Do you want to do raid? We can do it. You want to do it live? We can do it live if you want. Oh, well, welcome in, Dr. AB4. Right? I was trying to see if I had openings in my alliance, but I do not. I do want to grow, though. Okay, babe. All right. Well, it's your call. But I do want to make a video about this Udex Artor. Because they stopped doing Alice. Alice, babe, if someone starts playing the game today, they can't get Alice. It's over. That's the other thing. March 26th, I missed that. I'm slow. All right. With the buff coming, I don't have him. All right, let's see here. What's next in raid? Champion spot.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Champion Spotlight. Today's guest is an unholy warrior.
So this is the Lego. This is the mythic that comes from the Chimera.
Born from the stuff of nightmares. And the second mythical champion to be given a spotlight. Meet Embrus the Anomaly. You may remember Embrus from our Chimera overview video. His champion fragments drop from Chimera chests. Naturally, he's a force to be reckoned with, and he comes with a rare trick up his sleeve. Let's take a closer look. Both Embrus's base and alternate forms have passive skills that give him access to Necrosis. It's a debuff that damages the enemy team each turn, and gets stronger as more of their champions die. There's no way to block or cleanse this debuff other than reviving fallen allies. So in his base form, Wrongful Existence provides a single stack of Necrosis whenever Embrus is present on the field and one of the enemies is killed. All Necrosis stacks will be activated at the beginning and end of Embrus's turn, which means even more damage. Just keep in mind that Necrosis does not work on bosses or the minions that come with them. Necrosis debuffs play into all Embrus's other skills as well. For example, the Anomaly's base form default skill, Fetid Glaive, is an AoE attack that destroys 3% of each target's max HP and increases the duration of a random debuff by a turn. If the target is under Necrosis, it won't be able to resist the debuff duration increase at all. Void Stare lets Embrus place a True Fear debuff for 1 turn, and a 50% decrease attack debuff for 2 turns on all enemies, then grants him an extra turn. Both of these debuffs become irresistible if the targets have Necrosis stacks on them, making it easy to soften the enemy up if you pick your moment well. The Unmaking is what makes Embrus a truly terrifying foe to face in PvP. He will attack all enemies, replace any stone skin buffs with True Fear, change block debuffs to block buffs.
Fabian's pretty good. I'm sorry to hear that.
With a mirror debuff.
Pretty good.
And steals 5% of each target's turn meter per buff converted this way. Oh, and he'll decrease the enemy's turn meters by 20% for good measure. And best of all, these effects can't be resisted if the enemy team has any Necrosis stacks on them. Hit the enemy with this skill when one of them is down, and they'll be at your mercy. Even if you need to fire the Unmaking off early on without any Necrosis.
So here's the thing.
Giving Embrus enough accuracy will ensure...
So I feel like this right here, this ability is designed for this format. You know, when they come out with the new event, and, you know, I've seen it where it had like, what was it? Thor, Queen of Hearts, whatever, right? I feel like he's designed for that. I'm trying to figure out where he'd be useful. Like in Doom Tower, I guess. Cursed City, you know, sometimes when there's waves, PvP, but I feel like when the new version of this comes out, it's kind of tricky, and that's where he'll shine. Is that what you guys are getting from this? Is that's what I mean when I was like, oh, when is this going to be useful? Arena, yeah, Arena too. But I was like, well, maybe this right here, this, these temporary events is where, you know, like this was the Queen of Hearts event, but there was like a Thor event before that. I think it was Thor or Odin. I don't remember, but it was one of the Nordic ones. All right. Arena champ's fine.
Or he remains a terrible threat in arena or siege battles. Being a mythical champion, Embers has
battles.
a metamorph skill that transforms him into his alternate form and provides an extra turn. Nothing out of the ordinary. When Embers takes on his alternate form, he becomes a tough damage dealer, as opposed to his base form support role. He'll still apply necrosis stacks whenever an enemy champion dies, but he won't make them tick twice per turn. Instead, should Embers die while in this form, his Degenerator passive will reflect half of the fatal attack damage back at the attacker, including surplus damage. That's quite the nasty surprise. And once per 5 turns, any fatal hits will be preempted by an instant revive on death buff that Embers places on himself. Like any self-respecting nightmare,
Oh, that's
he's
busted!
difficult to get rid of.
Holy moly.
Unmaker's Blade.
Yeah, we'll do whatever. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I'd like to make like several, you know, just to get. Anyways, yeah. This is bonkers right here. Holy moly, right?
Instead, should Embers die while in this form, his Degenerator passive will reflect half of the fatal attack damage back at the attacker, including surplus damage. That's quite the nasty surprise. And once per 5 turns, any fatal hits will be preempted by an instant revive on death buff that Embers places on himself. Like any self-respecting nightmare, he's different.
So that's like Godseeker, right? Godseeker, but only just him. He's got like a Godseeker ability. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, right? I mean, that's the way I'm interpreting this, that's like a Godseeker ability. That's kind of good.
Difficult to get rid of. Unmaker's Blade is the default skill for Embers' alternate form. It allows him to attack one enemy, striking twice if the target is under necrosis, and will apply a block revive debuff if the attack is enough to kill the target. Atomize is an AoE attack that lives up to its name. It's a pretty hard hit that deals double damage to champions with accuracy lower than Embers' own. And if their accuracy is higher, the attack ignores 50% of their defense instead. You just can't win with this guy. In general, alternate form benefits from high accuracy a lot thanks to the skill's multipliers increasing his damage with that particular stat. Finally, we have Embers' last skill. Your life is forfeit. When used on another champion, Embers will swap his HP with the target. When used on a boss, the skill will heal him fully and fully restore any destroyed HP. No matter the target, each use of this skill increased Embers' ability to ignore defense by 10% while in his alternate form, stacking up to 50%. This bonus only works for the alternate form, but good news, it won't reset as Embers metamorphs back and forth. If that's not enough, he gets an extra turn. What fun! Like in his base form, there's nothing special with his alternate form's metamorph. It's nice to know at least one thing's normal with this mutated freak. To top it all off, Embers has an aura to increase all HP by 35% in all battles. If you need to be extra tanky, he'll be the leader you
you're
need.
probably right.
With all that
6
in mind,
months, he still seems
let's
very
talk
good.
strategy and gear. Embers excels in PvP, be it the arena or siege. His ability to turn all buffs to their mirrored debuffs is insanely good on its own, even before you account for the fact he can counter Stone Skin. But Embers is no slouch in PvE either. Sure, necrosis won't help against bosses, but it will do wonders against champion waves in Doom Tower or Cursed City, and his alternate form has enough tricks to take on bigger enemies as well. In terms of stats, you'll definitely want a ton of accuracy to get the most out of Embers' base form before necrosis begins stacking up, and to increase the damage he dishes out in his alternate form. As always, here are a few gear set suggestions to give you an idea of what could work for this mythical champion. And that's about it for the spotlight. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more awesome raid
I'll do
goodies.
it.
Until next time.
Yeah, we're not getting him anytime soon. All right.
Style so fresh, it's modern
Wendy's Dumpster. Holy moly, that's a name. All right, let's see. Let's go into live. I want to go into live arena. I just want to. Oh, let's see here. I'll just try this for fun. Everywhere.
It's just your boy in socks and Crocs. From the great white north where the fire is ice. Dorky dad bringing heat sharper than Vegas dice. The Marvel strike for.
Oh boy, this happened to me last night. I was just like, oh my god. Oh, there we go. Am I gonna get wrecked by all these people? Like, I feel like Shadow Legends today. Start putting bonus on faction war stuff, and now ready for hard mode soon. I haven't finished it yet, so I'm still working on finishing faction. How long have you been playing COD? COD? I don't know if it's COD or COD, but I'm just gonna say COD. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oh my god, I'm not paying attention. Oh my god, let's do this. I forgot that it meant this is different. 3 years. Okay, yeah, so I'm not close to finishing faction. All right, I screwed up. It's COD like Call of Duty. Okay, I thought it was. Let's just call you COD then. We're gonna lose this one. I don't even know where we're gonna play this, but well, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do the hard stuff. Oh, they go first. Okay, just win the match. Come on. I don't. Kill me faster. All right, I can't do this. I just want to get one win here in gold. Let me do Arbiter. All right, well, let's do these two. All right. All right, maybe I'll win this one. Maybe I'll win this one. Is this a bot? Maybe this is a bot. Legends today. All right. Let's use Deacon, I guess. I think this is a W, right? Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna lose this just because I said that out loud. Yeah, I think this is a W. Yeah, this is a W. Who do I want to... We got to do this because of Death Knight. All right, Alice, do your thing, chicken wing. Shadow Legends today. All right. Shadow Legends today. See that? Uh-oh, did it lag out? Come on. No, he resisted it. All right, well, let's just go over here, I guess. All right. Counterattack. Boom. Oh, good way. Oh, boy. All right, my first W. Wait a minute. How come it didn't give it to me in gold here? What happened there? How come I didn't get... Oh, there it is. I'm like, oh. It's like, you robbed me. Oh, I see. Oh, so I might as well use that there, huh? Oh, well, that's garbagey, right? I'm not going to be able to use these other ones? No. No. I can use the 25 up here, I guess, right? It's never going to be able to use that. See, these are grade 3, so that's dead. Grade 2, grade 1. All right, well, we'll just put it there. I don't think I'm ever going to need that, but might as well, right? To get rid of that currency. How do I end up with an uneven amount of that? All right, well, 50 is fine. Okay. All right. Kat's going to join me here in a bit. I found that the queue times were quite a bit higher so far in this. All right. Peons of old. Let's get it. All right. Let me get to my Arbiter. Okay, cool. We're going to do Arbiter and some Wukong. Oh, they did that. All right, well, what do I want to do? We'll do... Let's try this. Oh, I got to put damage in there, right? Because they could just ban my Sun Wukong and then I won't have any damage. Huh. Yeah, I need damage. Let's do that. All right, we got rid of their speed. Okay. Great Shadow Legends today. All right. Great Shadow Legends today. Let's go over here. Okay, we got a problem then. See if we can go over here. All right, this is going to be a tricky match. What the what? What the what? What? I kind of want this. All right, we'll do 2 more and then we'll call it on this. I don't know if I can get to 20. This feels considerably slower now that I'm in gold. Maybe it's because it's towards the end of the season or something. I'm trying to figure out why. And we played against this person, right? I know. Screw you and your Alice the Wanderer. Do 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 do. All right, well, we got it out there. Legends today. All right, I don't have good mods on Fabian yet. Also, is anybody going for higher than the 3 stars on Fabian? Like, I'm only gonna do 3. I'm looking at it, I was like, man, I don't know if I can get to 4 and 5. Worst version of MMSF? Oh boy. You're close. All right, let's do Deacon. Let's just get rid of their speed. I mean, this is like a monster team here. Let's do this and just see if we can explode them better this time. I don't know. I got the 2nd key through the Fire Knight tourney. Oh, I didn't realize there were keys there. Huh. Did I completely overlook that? See if we can get through it. Die! Yeah! Die! Oh, you jerk. There we go. Go away. Let's see if I can get through him. Let's see if I can get through him. Come on, Deacon. Do your thing, chicken wing. Is Samu Khan gonna go? No, you jerk. All right, let's do this. All right, we got a 1 versus 1 situation, and I think we got this one. I think we got it. Let's knock down his turn meter. Yeah, you're never taking a turn again. Ever. Yeah. Oh, I did not. Okay, so it was not me that missed it. Okay. I didn't look. Oh my God. Oh, epics. I can't get through Fire Night with epics. Come on. All right, come on in, babe. Oh, stage 13. You want to shoot yours first? Because I have no idea. All right, let's see. Let me switch microphones. Huh? Okay. All right. We're gonna shoot a video. But where is my? Hopefully this is charged. They are charged. Okay. Boom. 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 They're charged, so that's good. What is this? Yeah, well. All right.
Are you a blonde on Friday?
Mm-hmm. The wig is for me. Cat doesn't need a wig. Here you go.
That's for him.
I'm gonna push the...
He's a blonde on Friday night.
I'll wait till you put it on before I toggle. Okay. You're on?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
How do we sound?
Do we sound beautiful? Sound amazing.
All right. Do you want to load up your account or do you want this account?
We could do it on yours. It doesn't matter. It's not like a me-specific kind of thing.
Okay. And then let's get rid of my QR code. All right.
Yeah. Thank
And
you.
then let's see, move that over there because I can hear it a little bit.
Yes, please. I can hear it too.
All right. Where's your notes? Okay. So let's pull up.
We can hear ourselves.
There's a weird echo, yeah. All right, let's see. What do we gotta do?
It's weird reading chat and knowing I'm making eye contact with the camera. So I think it'll be good for this if you just go to the places in the game that we're referring to. Hi, Dart Dart.
All right, okay.
We know what we're talking about, right? Things we want added or changed in the game.
Okay. I could do that.
When we were talking about it in
Why,
the car.
why is that being weird up there?
What?
I'm trying to think, like, up there. Let's see.
The door's open?
Maybe.
That's probably why. Dart's fat ass is in the way. Hi, Dart. That's good. Looks fine. We're approaching cute and adorable. We're not there yet. We're trying.
Let's see if that works. All right.
So much eye contact.
So much eye contact. Oh, I need to clean my office. It's on my list of things to do.
Yeah, you do. I smell it.
Really? What does it smell like?
It smells like man.
Okay, so you can see where the screen is, and the closer you get to the center, like you can see where the center of the...
Yeah, I see where it
Okay,
is.
yeah. So I have this tab and this tab. Do you want anything else, like Carudo
That
and
works.
Ugo?
Hi, kitty.
Do you want Carudo and Ugo?
Yeah, that'd be great. Does the reward calendar starts in
It works differently.
April 10th? I see.
Yeah, but it works differently.
Oh, when
Yep.
does it go into effect?
Okay, so let's go over it. So this works differently than what we've had before.
I saw that it's not a, go back and get old ones. It's if you don't log in that day, you just don't get it.
Yeah, you don't get you don't know what the rewards are going to be on any given day.
Right, so just log in.
Yeah, so if you want to get everything, you have to log in every day between the 10th and the 25th. If you miss a day, it may or may not be the fragments for the character. But if
It
you
might
log in every
be,
day...
like a bunch of force brews or some
Yeah.
brews or whatever.
Yeah, because the items are going to be randomized on where they are.
And then there's voting for the relic.
Yeah, it's going to be a legendary relic, which is kind of a big deal.
It is a legendary relic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Udix
I did see.
Artor.
Udex Artor. What a cool guy. What's his...
Nobody knows.
Oh, we don't know shit? He could be Sacred Order. Kind of looks Sacred Order-y or Knights Revenant. Oh, he's got incense. He's got big incense balls. He's swinging his balls everywhere. I'm going to say that in my video.
Okay. I do want...
Dart.
All right, so
Oh my God.
Okay, so you said you
Wanna be
want
in the
to do... Why is it doing that?
What?
There's static coming through. Wait.
Is it Dart purring? What? I hear that.
Was yours red?
No. Could be Dart. Oh. Kitty. Okay, we're gonna have to leave. Oh, he's purring. So cute. I know, buddy. I love you. But you gotta go. Mom and Dad have to work. Go on. I'm sorry. He just gave me the saddest look. She's like, why do you hate me, Mom?
I've been using Yugo a lot more. I didn't realize that Yugo had the duration thing right here. Or removes one random debuff from all allies.
Yeah.
That's not as good as I thought. Okay, but it's still okay. Yeah, we're getting weird static. Oh, that's you.
I'm doing something.
Move it up higher then.
Want to just have it on the outside? Not
Maybe.
shit? Might be better.
Yeah, I guess it's a black on black. You won't be able to see it that much.
Oh God, people are gonna know we're wearing mics. Crazy. No, what's gonna happen is people are gonna watch this and they're gonna be like, oh, DJI mics, those are great. Fuck yeah, they are. Perfect.
Okay, give me the list of things that we're gonna talk about. Just go over it real quick.
Those 3. So I want 4 times speed added to the game.
It's 2x right now, not 3x?
4x.
Okay.
So you're skipping 3x and going straight to 4x. And especially for Hydra, I know people want that. Book farming. So like Minotaur, but you would be farming pages of a book, and then you get easier legendary tomes or epic tomes or rare tomes.
Okay.
And then the last thing is an oil mixer like potions. So if you have a bunch of lesser oils, you can combine them and use them to get a bunch of greater oils instead of like you can with potions. Use a bunch of lessers and make some superiors and whatever. Finally got Cold Heart. Congrats.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
That's a great character. I don't have her yet.
Minotaur, okay.
But I have Lily too. 6-star awakened Lilitu. I'm gonna get nothing for like months. It's okay. This is what it looks like to make a video.
Let me think about it. Need this to go up there. Okay.
My things are things I want added, but it doesn't necessarily have to be things you want added. It can just be things you want adjusted. Yeah, like the conversation we were having the other day.
Okay, let me think, because there was something else that I didn't say. All right. That's 4. I got 4.
Okay. That should work. That's a healthy enough video. Because if you talk a little about each one.
Super raid. By the difference. Not 800.
You got the 4th star for Fabian? Oh, nice. I'm not even at 3 yet. I'm close.
Yeah. Wow.
I posted a video today of I did a bunch of champion summoning to try to get him, and I'm still like 13,000 points away.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for 3. I don't think I can get. I'm gonna be doing it in the car when we drive tomorrow, probably.
Yeah, I'll probably drive.
Yeah. You're gonna want to drive when there's no reception.
I'm gonna want to drive when it's bumpy.
There's no reception area.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else.
My ass gets motion sickness in the car, so we're not trying to.
I'm trying to think what else what else I would want to say. Okay, I know what else.
Damn, Valde, you have 40,000 points. Hot damn. I think you can get 3-star with that, can't you?
Yeah, 40. It's 100,000 to do the full 5, right?
I think 40, it's about 40 to just get the 3-star.
Yeah. How many is it? Yeah. Yeah, 34K is the 3. Yeah, so that's yeah.
Oh, you opened 40 void and farmed. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I did yesterday. I just posted an ancient shard opening that was like, I'm literally only doing this for the Fabian event.
I didn't do the fire. I didn't notice the fire thing. Did you notice this?
What fire?
There was a thing that I just found out about here, and they've never done this before. Fire Night tournament.
Oh, can get you a key?
Yeah, no, but they've never done that before. And
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I've seen that before.
They're saying.
Oh no, it's a pain in the ass because you can only use epics. A few of my epics I already use, so it's fine, but I don't care.
Yeah, I did train the shit out of my champions, but I also ran out of like food. I'm out of training material, or I'm not using RSL helper. That's what I need to do is use RSL helper. All right, primal.
Scuba Steve. He ran out of training materials. Is that just a, a habit of saying?
I ran out of what do they call these things? Multi-battles.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been running out of multi-battles like crazy.
Well, yeah, because you just let it run and you just do it endlessly.
Yeah, and I just run out of multi-battle. I need to use the RSL helper probably to make that happen.
I think that's enough. You have more than me. This is my video.
What?
You have more notes than I do.
Okay.
I think we're good. Are you good? We're shaking.
Why? Why was it shaking?
Because,
What is touching?
know.
No, there's no reason for that to shake.
oh, I don't know.
Is anything touching that?
I don't think monitors. That's why.
Where?
Right there. See?
Okay, yeah, we don't want that. All right, let's see here.
We're gonna make a video.
Hold on, yeah, it's gonna take me a second.
Yeah.
Holy moly! Look at all this garbage.
Cleans his office.
I need to clean my office.
Only you guys can see the floor right now.
So you're gonna want to come this way.
Which? There. Yay!
Okay, let's just toggle right here.
Make sure we work.
Why is it doing that?
I don't see any problem. Fine.
We're not gonna do that. Are you ready?
I'm ready. It's gonna be the best video ever.
You want me to hit record now?
Go for it.
All right, you're starting. It's your video.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I know. Hit record, boomer. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video with Kat about Raid.
Hi.
Shadow.
Legends, I think.
Today you're in store for a high quality video like you can always expect from me and my husband, Mobile Gamer 365.
Right. It's your video.
I don't know what you're doing. Today, we are talking about the things that, now that we've both been playing it, I've been playing about 6 months. I think we're both hitting around 7 months now.
Yeah,
we've
a
been
little
playing
over
the
7
game.
months, yeah.
Yeah, so we've spent a lot of time playing this game, and we're going to talk about the things that we would add or change in Raid Shadow Legends. Before we get into that, though, you got to click the link in the description, scan the QR code that's up in the corner. Once you open up your account, you're going to get Corrado Fox Hunter. Oh my gosh.
Corrado?
He's so cool.
Have I been saying the name wrong? I've been calling Carudo. Corrado? Okay.
It's an A.
Okay, well, I apparently. I don't
Reading,
know.
decoding, and comprehension are not Boomer's strong suits. It's okay. And Yugo, you will get at level 15. Do you know why we say Yugo and not Ugo?
I don't know.
Phonics.
Okay, I don't know.
That's why.
It's a name. It's a made-up word.
This character. And then you have to use the promo code Monkey King. Monkey King. And you get Sun Wukong.
All right.
And it's great. Or don't we have one more?
You do the promo code right there, but on iOS you got to do it on the website. And then lastly,
I don't know what you're doing. You're so confusing me. All right, lastly, there is a login reward calendar that is coming to the game soon. We have a legendary champion that's named what? I just found out about this. Like
Udex Artor. Udex Artor. Coming to the game. Well,
wait, did you? Oh my God.
I wrote it. Yes.
I see how he phonetically wrote it out. That's amazing.
Udex Artor. I got a U right there, then I got an R.
Genius.
It's spelled with an I. It's horrible. Anyways.
It's amazing. So this is going to be a really cool event. this champion, this is going to be a legendary champion. We don't know anything about him right now. He just has big, smelly, swinging balls, so everybody's happy.
Get those balls out of my face.
The way it's going to work, though, I guess you have to, if it's not going to be like the previous login events, you have to log in every single day to get the rewards. If you don't log in that day, you miss out on the reward. We don't know what it is, so they're calling it like an advent calendar, but if you don't log in, you don't get the reward that day. But you can get it for the next day, so it's fine. And then at the end, there's going to be, we have voting for everybody to get a legendary relic.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So there's cool stuff coming in. So play Raid Shadow Legends. Scan the QR code. Click the description link. Okay. All right. So do you want to go back and forth? You start. You have a lot more things than me.
So we're talking about stuff that we want to change in Raid Shadow Legends. The thing, and this is 2 changes, and for me it has to do with...
Is it 2 for 1?
2 for 1. It has to do with masteries. The first one is... the way that the Minotaur dungeon currently works does not have a super raid button. See how there's no super raid button there?
Oh, I agree on this completely.
So it takes a long time to do these if you want to do them manually. The alternative is that you spend 800 gems on each one of them.
Which is what I do, because I'm lazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's a strategy, but the problem I have...
It's a strategy.
It's a strategy. I think a lot of people do the 800 gems, but what really drives me crazy is that, let's say I've done a bunch on Fabian right here, right? Like, you could see that I've got about... Well, you know, I'm getting to the part where it gets tricky right there. Well, yeah, I've got to do one there that's 200, and then I got to do another one that's like 250. You know, at 350, so like this last part is going to take a long time. It's still 800. It's still 800, even though I'm almost done. Yeah, it's.
You have to do it at the beginning, or it's pointless later on.
Why can't they do a prorated amount, like 300 or 400? Why does it have to be 800? Like once you start. You got to go, like the
price should go relatively down.
It doesn't go down.
Until you get to where you need to
Yeah, it drives me insane. Anyways, that's, so double super raids. They just added that to campaign, right?
Yes.
They just added that to campaign, super raids, and then adding super raids to Minotaur, and then giving some sort of prorated way of doing this so that if I've done a bunch, it'll let me go through the rest. All right.
Yeah, okay. So mine is kind of similar because it has to do with getting through the game faster. Something I want to see added to the game is 4x speed.
Oh boy.
2x speed is great. I think we should skip right past 3x speed and just go straight to 4x. I got stuff to do. I don't want to sit, especially now that I'm starting to do Hydra. Oh my God, Hydra takes forever. And
Chimera too.
And Chimera takes forever. Like all clan boss battles take so long for me. So I'm ready to just see 4 times speed.
Okay, so clan boss, when you get the max chest, you can sim it, right? And then same thing with Hydra. You can do that on Hydra, which is a new feature. But I think people were maxing out the turns on Hydra, and it would take forever.
It was hours, wasn't it?
So yeah, it could take a long time. I don't know how long, but 45 minutes maybe. I don't know. So really. Chimera is the place right now where my strategy for Chimera is to go in with as many supports as I need to make it to turn 65. And then as I'm figuring out what works, I'm having usually 1 damage dealer. I've recently moved to 2 damage dealers, 3 supports to make it to 65. It's still 13 to 20 minutes. And then recently I just 1-keyed Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. That's saving me like 40 minutes a day, 20 minutes each time. So I could see the 4x being, I wonder what that would look like though. Wouldn't that look all crazy?
It would just be like,
yeah, I mean right now this is the 2x, right?
And I could see that being like logistically a problem, like maybe it's an issue with servers.
Right here.
God.
Oh, look how slow it is. Oh my God.
Slow.
Some games have 3x, but you're saying 4x.
I'm saying go straight to 4x. I'd be okay with 3x too, just something a little faster, because the other day we were out somewhere and I was like, oh my God, I need to do my clan boss. So I just had it running like on my phone where we were sitting.
Yeah, it was yesterday morning, I remember.
Yeah, and I was like,
watching
oh,
you.
I needed to look something up, and I couldn't because fucking clan boss was running, and I was like, God damn it, I can't do what I need to do right now.
You almost need one of those phones with the 2 screens so you can move it up to the top, the folding phones or something like that.
Or I just need 2 phones.
Yeah,
That's bad if I'm at that point.
All right, so I think.
What else do you have?
Okay, so I think we both have some issues with books.
Yes, we've got 2 different ideas.
Yeah, 2 different ideas. So mine is not so much about access to books. It's more about not being able to pick where it's to go.
I also agree.
Yeah, so like I've got 8 books right here, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't really want it here necessarily. I definitely, if I was to, I'm not going to do He-Man, but if I was to do He-Man, you see, I really want to get to the -1 cooldown. My chair's in the way, or right here, -1 cooldown right there, right? But sometimes I wish I could target it better, and so it's just kind of annoying how it's randomized. So that's my issue with books. You want something different though.
Yeah. I also think that's interesting because like when you're looking up a champion in Hell Hades, they say to target a certain attack, and I'm like, how am I supposed to do that? I guess if it randomly fills that one, then you're done, but. Anyway, so my theory on it was I saw this on Reddit and I thought this was a great idea. If you have something like Minotaur, but you're farming pages, that will eventually build into a book. So in a way that you go through, fight the boss, and you get, maybe some rare pages or some epic pages or some legendary pages, and then you have enough of them, and you can like do a mixer kind of thing and make a book. And I think that'd be really useful because that's part of where I'm struggling right now.
Yeah.
I don't have enough books.
So I'll be, when I pull a very good epic, like recently Demitha, let's say, right? And I'm probably getting her name wrong. That was, in a lot of ways, more exciting than getting a legendary, because I can get the books on her relatively easily, epic books. Like pulling a very good epic, one of the better epics in the game, in some ways is a better thing for me than the books, than a legendary, because of the books. And so I have to ration them. Like I imagine Mythics is another nightmare there.
God,
because
we're not even close to that
so I've
yet,
got
but...
well, there, what's Lady Mikage.
I thought it was Makaj.
Yeah, I know.
We're just going to title this video Cat and Trouble Pronouncing Things
Arnold
Wrong.
corrected me and said, you're saying it wrong. It's Mikage. I was like, okay, Mikage, Lady, I don't know. But anyways, like I've got 7 mythical books that I've been getting since I've started playing the game for 7 months. So I'm getting like 1 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
So like that
I have 4.
really, really slow. So in some ways, I'm not really. Like, what if I do get one? Is it just that I'm going to have... I guess I probably would focus on those events more, and push for those things, because sometimes I give up right at the end, where I don't have enough time to finish it, but maybe I would push to the last part. So, what's your next thing? Or do you want me to do my thing?
Oh, no, yours is next.
Okay.
We talked about mine.
All right. So, my thing has to do with RTA. And it's 2 things about RTA. Live Arena. Real-time arena, live arena. Yeah, I think they actually call it RTA.
Do they?
Yeah, I think it's actually called RTA.
RTA was the bane of my existence in the last game that I played.
Yeah, do they call it RTA? No, they don't. I thought they called it RTA. Anyways, Live Arena.
Very different.
Yes, okay, so a Live Arena. So 2 things. For me, because this is not running continuously, it's only running certain times of the day.
Right.
I'm finding that when it's in this advanced quest right here, it's annoying. So I think part of it is not having this. I just don't when I'm unable to finish my advanced quest, it's because of this. Some days I just don't want to play Live Arena. And then the next part is I don't like the queue process, and I don't like the band pick process. I wish it was more elegant, more streamlined. And for me, everything in this game is I do something, the computer reacts, but I get to make another decision pretty quickly, right?
Right.
Not in Live Arena. Live Arena,
Humans are slow.
yeah, it's waiting around, and it's just completely different gameplay experience than everything inside of Raid Shadow Legends. So I wish that, for example, that like in other games like Marvel Snap. Did you play Marvel Snap? Well, both players played simultaneously.
I did see that though.
Yeah. So like if we both had our first characters picked, and in gold you can't have duplicates. I just got into gold. You can't have duplicates. Well, if we both pick the same character, then it just like, well, you go to the next character, right? But you're both picking simultaneously, and so I guess the reason why they don't do it that way is because they want you to react to what the other player picks. But it's just so clunky waiting, and it drives me insane. And it's just like, you know.
And if I don't win that battle, I'm like, oh my God, I have to do a whole other one, and it just takes me forever to just do that one quest.
And let's say, you know, you want to win 5, right? So you have 10 attacks. 10 attacks of waiting for a match to start, waiting for them to pick and not pick, and then losing because they go first, or they're just not playing quickly. I just feel like it's a high amount of time. And I just don't, it's not a good experience. It's just very different than the entire rest of the way that Raid Shadow Legends played. So I just wish it was more streamlined, more elegant, less time consuming. I do like it when I get into battle and I go back and forth, but getting into the battle
can take so long.
Yeah, it's just like
5 minutes.
I don't like that.
Man,
anyway.
I got stuff to do. It really, I think if you watch my video, it'll pop up here of my very first time doing Live Arena. The first time I'm playing it, we're doing the champion picking. I'm like, my reaction is like, oh my God, this takes so long. Why is this so slow? I'm spazzy. I have things to do. I don't want to sit here for 30 minutes of battle.
All right, what's your next one?
All right, so last one on my list is I want an oil mixer, like the potion mixer. Will you show us?
Yeah.
I'm kind of in a bottleneck with Sand Devil right now, so of course this is kind of selfish, that I just want an option in the game, like maybe in Tavern or even here on the Artifact Ascension, that I'd be able to mix a bunch of the lesser potions and mix a bunch of lesser oils and get a greater oil, or at least 100 lesser oils gets me 10 greater oils, or something to that ratio, because I'm so bottlenecked right now that I really can't ascend my gear, and I can't get to where I need to go.
So like right here, getting this right here.
I can convert a bunch of those guys and get the greater oils that I need.
Yeah, so you just need to get good at Sand Devil. Do you have Godseeker?
No!
Okay.
I have Lilitu.
All right. I don't know what Lilitu does in Sand Devil.
She's great and everywhere, I thought.
Yeah. So I do think that's an interesting idea, and I've seen that people talk about that before.
I thought it was so creative.
No, I think, well, maybe I haven't. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, because they do offer that on potions, right?
Right, exactly.
So if you're wanting to do a potion, there is some sort of way of bumping them up, like when you're short on one of them here. Let's see, I'm trying to find one where I'm a little bit short. Well, like right here, like if I want to take him all the way up, ascend, but you see I'm missing these, but I can convert it right
go to the
here.
Potion mixer, and you can, and there, see, tons of them, and you could do it.
Yeah. So that way,
that's exactly what I need.
Yeah. So I don't think I have any of these. I need to actually get in there, so I'm out.
I'm always out of arcane potions now.
So anyways, yeah. Okay, that's a good.
Yeah.
So
what's your last one?
My last one is about primal shards.
Ooh.
And to me, it just seems somewhat annoying
I know what this
that
is.
in primal shards that there are rares. 82% of the primal shards are rares, and lately they've been doing double mythical with double legendary and double epic. I believe for the longest time they would split that up, where it would be double mythical and then standard on legendary and epic, or they would do double epic and double legendary. Everybody would be like, don't open them, wait till because this is where you get mythicals, right?
And that's the only reason I open primal shards now.
Yeah, 1% drop rate, but yeah, it just seems somewhat Well, I mean, like Sacreds, right? Sacreds, you're gonna get an epic. Like that feels better than getting a legendary because, you know, when I look at the rares in the game, there's a handful of them that I use. Like, you know,
like 4?
5 to 10 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, there I actually have an uncommon that I use lately, but that's another story.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's a video.
Oh, yeah, there's a good area. Yeah, but yeah, not too many. And sometimes the only time I use it on a daily basis is when they require a rare inside of Dema Lord, which I'm using my Kael. So I do think Kael's a good. I keep saying I don't use Kael, but I do use Kael on that quest, which is an advanced quest.
Right.
So those are all of my things that I wish they would change.
And that's everything I have. So thank you guys so much for being here. Comment below. What do you want changed? What do you want added? Do you agree, disagree with us? But thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to scan the QR code and click the link in the description. Get Corrado Fox Hunter, get Yugo, use the promo code Monkey King and get Sun Wukong, and get ready for the event calendar that's going to be coming out soon. Thank you again.
What's his name?
Udex Artor.
Udex Artor, spelled with an I.
It was beautiful.
Because phonetically, I sounds like a U.
IU is U.
Yeah.
That is a phonics thing.
Artor is spelled just like Artor, though.
You're an Artor. That's all for now. Thank you guys for being here. And don't forget to check out the video that we're making on Boomer's channel.
Entirely different things we want changed. I promise you. Click the link in the description.
Yeah.
Bye for now. It's going to be the same video.
Is it really? Yay!
All right, let's shoot the second video. Do I want to sit here or do I want to sit over there?
Just go backwards.
Yeah. Okay. This is our grievance list. All right. All right.
Yeah, that would just frame it differently, but it's the same video.
Why not? All right. All right. I guess I'll use it. Let's see. It's fine. That's fine.
I'm gonna drink some water. High quality content.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many things do you have? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, that is like 1. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All. Why am I so tall? Am I tall? This tall?
You're closer to the camera than I am.
Okay.
See?
All right. Let's
That's
do it like that. Okay.
I was leaning back though. It was more comfortable.
All right. Are you ready? Sit up. Sit up. Okay. Top 10 things that we want changed in Raid Shadow Legends. Yes, top 10 is going to be in the title of the video, but I think there's only 7.
Don't count. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I can only count to 4. But anyway, so we're going to go over what we want to get changed in the game. Now, we've both been playing the game about 6, 7 months, and just over 7 months. Yeah. And so some of the stuff is going to be different than what a lot of other people, but this is just from our initial observations from playing the game.
Yeah.
Before we get into that, be sure you click the link in the description or scan the QR code here on the screen so that you can get Corrado
K-R-A.
Corrado Foxhummer, legendary, right out of the gate. And Ugo, who's an amazing epic champion when you get to level 15. And there's some other stuff that you want to do right when you start playing the game.
Yeah, there is.
There's a promo code. You got to use it within the first 24 hours of playing Raid Shadow Legends.
So quick.
Promo code Monkey King. You can do that in-game on the PC client or on Android. But on iOS, you have to go to the website, and that'll get you Sun Wukong. And this is kind of a big deal. So since I've been playing the game, they usually have logins and you get like a free character. Since I've been playing the game, it's been
3, right?
Skeletor, Loki, and Alice the Wanderer. So it's different, and this is an event that's running April 10th through May 4th. So if you have not started playing Raid Shadow Legends, you want to start playing before April 10th. And this one is going to work differently. The other ones, you just log in 7 days over a month-long period. You're going to randomly get some items, and some of them are going to have the fragments, like the 25 fragments up there, like it shows on the April 10th. But if basically you just have to log in every day. I mean, I could explain in more detail, but if you log in every day, you're going to get this Udex Artor, the 10th, between the 10th of April and May 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
Yes. So, but if you miss a day, it randomly may not be one of the fragments. Like, we don't know what's going to happen on each day. So there's that. But anyways, I'm going to log in every day because I've been playing every single day since the game came out. So we're going to go over.
We have no life.
Yeah, we have no life. So number 1, things that annoy me about Raid Shadow Legends that I want changed.
Is that the title now?
I don't know. Top 10. Well, it's top 10 anything, because if it's a YouTube
top
video,
10.
It has to be a top 10 or else it's not a clickable
Top 10
video.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Yes. Okay, so my issue is with primal shards. And sacred shards have no rares, right? So you have 94% chance, epic, 6% legendary. They bump that up to 12%. And I gotta say, opening sacreds generally feels pretty good.
I do not have that experience. The sacred shards hate me.
Okay.
But it's okay.
Okay.
No, they're good. They're good shards. Just the void shards tend to like me more.
I'm gonna move the QR code out of the way. But Mythical, the only way to get Mythical is primal, and I never, ever open Mythicals unless it's double. So where it says 1% right there. So what's frustrating about Mythicals is that with standard drops, has rares. There's rares in there, and that's a little bit. It feels bad. There's a couple rares, handful of rares that are very good, but some of the best rares aren't even in this shard because they're void rares, like Cold Heart is in the void shard. So my issue is, why do these primal shards have rares? And again, don't open these primal shards unless there's double mythical. Preferable when it's double epic, double legendary, double mythical all at the same time.
It's rare, but it's still good enough.
They did that recently for the.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
My whole thing with it is I feel like primal shards are just as difficult to get as sacred shards. So shouldn't they also have the same amount of? And then I open a bunch of primal shards, and it feels like I'm opening ancient shards.
Yeah.
And like, this took me so long to get this, but yet I'm still getting a ton of rares, and I'm not really getting a lot of epics or legendaries or mythical, which is the whole point of them.
Yeah, neither of us have any mythicals.
Nope.
But we do have access, in theory, over time to 2 of them.
Yes, the one from Chimera.
Chimera, and then the fusion for Lady Mikage. Mikage?
I don't
Mikage?
know. Top 10 names that we can't pronounce in Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, I'm going to get them all wrong. Okay, what's on your list? Tell me what your grievance are with the Raid Shadow Legends.
Okay, so my annoyance right now is with Sand Devil. I'm bottlenecked in Sand Devil, and I cannot get the kind of greater oils that I need to fully advance the gear that I currently have. I just have a shit ton of lesser oils, so I want there to be a way, like the potion mixer, to mix the oils and get a greater oil. So if I mix 100 lesser oils and get 10 greater oils, because right now that is all I can farm in Sand Devil.
Sand Devil, yeah.
That's all I can farm right now, and I really wish there was a way for me easier way for me to get more.
Yeah, so I'm in the way, but I'll slide over just for this right here, right? We'll slide over. Poof! I'm off the screen. Okay, so Sand Devil's right here, 60 of the middle ones. There's no way of converting the lesser ones. What are these called? Lesser, greater? Yeah, so normally, you would click right here on the potions and it would take you into the potion. There's no mixer for the ascension pieces for either accessories or artifacts. So boo. Boo, boo. All right, well, there we go. What do I got next? Okay. My issue is going to be about RTA, and one is that RTA is not available always. So like right now, it's active. No, it's active for another 55 minutes.
Just
active.
kidding.
So it's active. Well, that's what the green dot means.
I wasn't looking at the dot. Your head was in the way.
Okay, yeah, I probably. But I guess for me, it's frustrating when I don't want to play RTA or when I need to finish this advanced quest right here and it's not open, because I can't always do it, but I feel like I have to do this live arena right at reset. But sometimes I don't want to do live arena. A lot of times I log into the game and I'm doing something else and I just want to run my Doom Tower or my Iron Twins.
Something that's kind of mindless.
Yeah, and I don't really want to play live arena, which is my second complaint with live arena.
That it takes forever.
Yeah, it takes a long time. Now, I do enjoy live arena when I'm actually in battle. Yes, there's the whole speed meta, you know, whoever goes first generally wins. I just recently got into gold, which changed the dynamic again, where there's no duplicates. But my complaint is more from like an overall perspective of it's different gameplay than the rest of the game. And the reason first of all, the rewards are good, it's worth it, and it's actually fun when I get into battle. But let's say I go into a normal arena and I'm playing it manually. You know, I attack, they do their attacks instantly, and then I get to choose what to do next. The whole game is set up like that, except for live arena. Live arena is this waiting around, and they pick, I pick, they pick, I pick. I wish it was happening simultaneously, like the first pick. We have both of our first characters picked before we start the battle. So the
like
first
an option on here.
Yeah, option saying, I want my first pick to be Sun Wukong or Arbiter.
Yeah.
And so I go into battle, and then if we both pick the same character, we can't. It just kicks it out, and then we both simultaneously. And I guess if we both simultaneously keep picking the same characters, it kick us out. But it would
What are the odds of that, though?
Well, it would be low, right?
Yeah.
But why do we? And I understand that they want to be able to react to it. Mm-hmm. But I would prefer to have it go at the same time so that there's not as much time wasted. It's just too time consuming. The long and the short of it, I just think it's too time consuming. So my complaint about RTA is it being in the advanced quest and the amount of time that RTA takes when I don't want to play it. I do like the rewards. I like the gameplay when I finally get into it, but the picking it just feels clunky and not elegant. What's your next thing? What's your thing?
My next thing is about books.
Ooh,
so epic skill tomes, legendary skill tomes. I am also bottlenecked on those right now. So I saw this on Reddit and I loved this idea. A way to farm pages of the book. So kind of the way you farm Minotaur for the scrolls, for the masteries, but a way to farm pages, and maybe you need 20 rare pages to make a rare tome, 20 to make an epic, like that kind of thing. Because otherwise they're really, really difficult to get in the game, and they're really necessary at a certain point, because that's all you can upgrade past a certain point. And I think a lot of what we both have grievances with is things that slow our game down. We want things to be faster, we want it to be more efficient, because we spend a lot of time playing this game. What do you think?
I mean, I think everybody like more books. That's fine. To me, it's just an item in the game that I have to navigate. And I also think that once our alliance is double chesting Ultra Nightmare in Clan Boss, I'll get more of these, right? And right now I've got 8, but my issue is more with that it's randomized, that when I try to put one on, I don't get to choose where it goes. And for example, He-Man's A1 or his basic is not that desirable to me. And I feel like the books are just wasted going there, where, you know, if I could get down to, you know, the cooldown, because generally that's what I want, is the cooldown, right? You know, and so it's like, okay, so like if I could get away with spending 6 books versus 9 books on He-Man, that would be more desirable to be. Yeah, I'm not actually considering putting books on He-Man because I feel like the cooldown's more important when I'm doing some sort of PvE boss, because it's a longer battle where I'm mostly using He-Man in arena, where it's usually he just does each ability once and then the match is over. So
Right.
What's your thing? What's the next one?
All right, again, I want things to go faster. Particularly clan boss takes forever for me. I want to see 4x speed.
Oh boy.
I want to see lots of speed, because we were out the other day and I realized I hadn't done my clan boss, so I had it running on my phone on the table, and there was something I needed to do. I needed to text somebody or whatever, and I couldn't do it, and I had to sit there for 10 minutes hoping that I didn't forget that I needed to text this person, because I had a clan boss running, and it just took so long. So really my grievance is only with clan boss taking forever, but I would like to see a higher speed, even if it's just 3x.
Okay, so clan boss, it was very time consuming because I would have to double key Ultra Nightmare, and until I single keyed it, it was taking, I don't know, 20 minutes times 2.
Right.
Like, so I feel like what you're talking about is a temporary problem. Like, as soon as you get over 70.28 million on Ultra Nightmare, which
that's taken me forever.
Yeah,
though.
it took me a while, but now I don't have that problem.
I'm impatient.
So the time, and so I feel like they've kind of addressed this in the game modes that were super time consuming, which was
Hydra.
And that's a new feature they just added where you can now do the 5 plays, real quickly. I know that, people were spending a lot of time in Hydra. Granted, it's only 3 attacks a week, but now that right there, I'm basically doing the most difficult one that I can do manually, and then the other 2 I'm doing very quickly with the sim.
Right.
Chimera. They did something pretty cool with Chimera, is that there's the 65 turn limit, so that eliminated these extremely long battles because it definitely ends at the 65th turn.
Yeah.
But my strategy is to make it to turn 65. I've got to do 2 a week, and that could be 20 minutes in each run. So, 4x would help there. I also think that they probably will do something later to streamline that, but right now I don't think they do. I think it would look weird in 4x, but because I don't. We'll have to see. Some games do 3x for sure, and then
I did see in the update when they came out with the most recent update. I think it was for Chimera. They said there were going to be a lot of things that they're rolling out now that are supposed to help reduce the overall play time and streamline the amount of time players are putting into the game. So hopefully that's something we see.
Background battles has been amazing for me.
I actually haven't used it yet.
Oh, really?
No, I can't believe I haven't. I need to try it.
So it's server reset, which is at 5 o'clock our time, right? The first thing I'll do is I will go up here, and then I will just interestingly go into the fortress key without looking at anything else. And then I'll go into the background battles, and then I'll come around here and do my market purchase, and then I'll get through all of this stuff. I'll go over to my Guardian Ring. I will go and do my market purchase. I'll upgrade, I'll open 3 of these. I will upgrade the champion. I will run over all the stuff that, not that my fortress will be done in time. It's called Fortress, right? Is that what it's called? Fortress? Fortress.
Yeah.
Not that it'll be done.
That's Iron Twins, right?
Yeah, the only thing about the background battles, which would be more interesting to me, is if I could run, let's say, my fortress, or I could be run like, some dungeon and play arena simultaneously. It'd be nice if I could do classic arena, tag team arena, live arena as a separate thing, as opposed while running, whatever, spider, whatever in the background. Well, that would be cool. That would be cool. And I understand that they can't run 2 teams at once. Maybe it's too complicated. I don't know if they have the tech, but it's interesting. Then last thing for me has to do with Minotaur. And Minotaur, I think a lot of people just spend the 800 to take out the masteries. I recently have stopped doing that, and I've been going in and I've been running the Minotaur Labyrinth. And this is one of the few places in the game that does not have the super raid. So I wish that it just had the super raid so that I could, you know, that'll speed it up twice as much. You can see I have 0 multi-battles available. I guess I could use RSL Helper, but then I can only do RSL Helper on my computer. I have to use multi-battles on my tablet or my phone.
And sometimes I don't want to have to go to my computer and do something like that.
Yeah, and then RSL Helper is kind of hard to use. If you know, you know. It's just, it's complicated. It's not super easy. But this is, not having the super raids means that I can run this all night long sometimes. Like, I feel like, you know, I'll turn it on my tablet when we're going to sleep, and it'll still be running throughout the night. You know what I mean?
I wake up in the middle of the night and I see the glow of the tablet.
I try to put it under the nightstand. But anyways.
I see it in the distance.
Then my second grievance, if you will, with masteries is that if you start running Minotaur, and you get into a, otherwise the option is pay 800, right? Which you said you do. I've stopped doing that. My issue is that, let's say I start the mastery thing and I am, you know, a certain percentage of the way through it. You can see here, like, well, yeah, this is where it gets really hard actually though. The 200 here and then another, let's say 350 there. It just takes forever. But it's
so steep.
It's still 800. You don't get any like prorated discount. Like, why can't this be like some whatever the number is, right? Why can't it be 200 or 300 or 400 or 500, like whatever the number is? But it's still 800.
It'd be nice to save a bunch of gems, like do the first two, do the white scrolls and the green scrolls, but then once you get to the red, when it really stacks and gets really steep, it would be nice to just pay a little bit. So I feel like I'm stuck going in here. If I want to keep going, like, you know, like once I've started, I can't change. It'll feel bad to change my mind halfway through. Yeah. So those are my grievances. Head over to, I don't know, the top 10 things I would change in Raid Shadow Legends, even though I don't think we had 10. I think there were 10. It's fine.
It was 10. I wasn't counting. Fine. Maybe we'll have to put a number on the screen. So head over to Kat's channel where we're going to have a similar topic over there, which you're going to want to check.
It's totally different.
Totally different. If you've not done so already, use the QR code. Use the QR code there on the screen, or click the link in the description, and you'll get Corrado, Legendary Day 1, Ugo, level 15. When you start playing the game, it's kind of important. This is a big one. Use promo code Monkey King in the first 24 hours, and you can only use one promo code per any 24-hour period. And if you start playing the game before April 10th, you're going to want to log in every day between April 10th through May 4th to get, I don't know how to say, Udex Artor. All right, go check out Kat's video. Bye for now.
Bye.
Okay, I'm going to play Marvel Strike Force. Cool. Do you want me to send you your video?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me switch microphones before you start. It's already too late. All right. Do you want your video over to you? I think it's good. Okay. All right, well, let me upload that, and then I gotta play Marvel Strike Force. Okay.
Better?
Did it fix itself or something?
Maybe.
It doesn't make noise when you squeeze it though.
But it's supposed to, it breathes in?
I just shit myself. I was not looking at the screen. All right. Let's see. Let's upload that.
Oh my God, Bean is out here doing Halloween Kitty.
I know, right?
He's so upset by it.
Oh, they upset by the noise? All right. Let's see. Upload this video. All right. What do we got to do? Flute solo upgrade? Maybe. Maybe. All right. Today. We did hers first. Oh, I can't do that. All right, let's see. Let's upload this to YouTube. Oh, yeah. Hey, man. I'm switching over to Raid Shadow Legends. Let's see here. What are we going to title this video? Top 10 things I would change in Raid Shadow Legends. We're gonna do Marvel Strike Force. I might need to stand up. Oh my God. How many? I feel like I've been streaming. Oh, it's 2.5 hours. Okay. Oh, so reset just happened in Marvel Strike Force. Yeah, we'll be switching over. Legends today. Yeah, I had a nearly flawless war. Get fucked, nah. Legends today. Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends today. Will you upload it, babe? Oh my God. Didn't lose a single tag? I didn't either.
Let the haters talk. Slides? Nah, boots, nah. I'm rocking them Crocs with the socks like a boss, bruh. Cushion on lock, I don't care what's hot. Fashion police looking, but I ain't getting caught. You rock Yeezys, I rock Ease. Socks with Crocs, got my toes in the breeze. Socks with Crocs, that's the vibe. Comfy drip when I go outside. Judge all you want, I ain't gonna stop. I'm cozy with it, yeah, let it pop. I walk in the room, all eyes on me. Crocs on my feet like a VIP. Socks pulled high, looking real loud. Mom said I look nice and I made her proud. I got holes in my shoes and love in my heart. Style so fresh, it's modern art. You in Jordans? That's cool, I guess. But can you rock foam with the dad bod flex it? Socks with Crocs, feeling elite. Neck comfy, drip from my head to my feet. Yeah, I look goofy, but I'm walking tall. Fashion police, I'm evading them all. Slide through Target, grabbing some snacks. Strut so smooth, I don't leave no tracks. My socks got stripes, my Crocs got holes. Together they make me emotionally whole. They said it's a crime, I said it's a flex. Crocs with socks, what'd you expect? I'm not here for your fashion trends. I'm just here for the snaps and the vibe with friends. Socks with Crocs, zero regret. Neck comfort's king and I'm a triple threat. Knit, yeah, I look silly and I'm feeling great. Give me that heel strap.